guys. So today I'm here again to talk about what to do when you see things getting serious or you believe they should be getting serious with somebody that you are dating. So I don't normally like to do the relationship talk because I'm a Don baby. I don't be doing that commitment stuff. But for real, I don't know. People just I really just be doing my thing, and then all of a sudden, like somebody's like telling me, like, Imani, you can't do that. We're in a relationship, and then I'm like, oof. Well, I wish you would have told me that before I made plans for this weekend, but I guess I gotta cancel them. I don't really like doing the commitment emotional talk, but I know for y'all, since y'all like it or whatever, I gotta put it out there for y'all. So, when you feel like things are getting serious, or let's just say when you feel like your feelings are getting too deep, right? I need you to pull back. That's right. I need you to pull back a little bit because you really need to take a greater look at what's going on between you and that person. And if it's not an illusion, I talk a lot about illusions and like diluting them so that you can see the truth, because it's very hard for a lot of people not to date with rose tinted glasses, except for me, because I'm always judging men. Always. I feel like they should not go anywhere unjudged. They should not get far with anybody not being judged. Okay, so I don't know. I'm on top of my game with that one. That's not something I easily. Rose tinted glasses just don't really. They don't work for me. So, yeah, you guys. So, what you need to actually ask yourself is one, how many dates have you guys actually been on, and for how long? Like, how consistent? Um, that's one that's very, very important because a lot of you guys keep trying to commit to people after a 3 hour dinner date, and it was one date. Y'all traded a few messages and already they're the love of your life. You're gonna constantly keep hitting walls if you keep thinking that after every dinner date that goes slightly okay. It's not going to work. And I'm telling you right now, people can smell that energy off of you. And actually, it just makes people fall back a little bit from you because they feel like you're coming on a little bit too strong for whatever reasons. Maybe that reason is codependency, maybe it's loneliness, maybe it's depression, maybe you're just a super clingy person or something, but it just scares a lot of people away. And that goes for all genders. So, that's what you want to look at first. Two, you want to look at what is the context of your conversations when you're having conversations with that person. Are they just pretty cut and dry, like, oh yeah, let's meet here, and it's random, like maybe once a week or something like that? Or is it something that's consistent every day there, or every other day, or whatever it shouldn't be over every 2 days. If it's getting more serious, where they're checking in with you, asking you about your work, asking you about your day, making plans to meet up or do something together so you guys are bonding and getting to know each other. Like, the effort should definitely be on their part more so. Okay, it should be on their part. And you want to be falling back to see if they're going to make that effort, because if they feel like they've already got you in the bag after 1 or maybe 2 dates, then that's already letting you know 6 months down the line, 3 months down the line, there's going to be no dates. You're going to be stuck in the house with this person who never wants to do anything but Netflix and chill and never take you anywhere, and you're going to hate yourself. Okay, you're going to be back booking a session with me after you watch these videos because you done made these decisions, so I'm trying to stop you. So yeah, you want to make sure the text messages are consistent and they're making plans for you guys to do other things, and they're not just being like, hey, yeah, I'm tired, you want to come over my house or something? Because some guys, they'll pull that before the first date. You just don't want that, because already 3 months down the line, y'all are going to be basically just sitting in the house breathing on each other, on the phone breathing on each other because y'all had no experiences, nothing funny to talk about, nothing that y'all did together that was special. It's just going to be two people boring each other the death, breathing on each other. So yeah, you definitely want to check that. So we already talked about context, and we also talked about how many dates. The last thing you want to check is if they're consistently dating you. Are they asking you the right questions about relationships? Because let me tell you this, a guy that's serious about being in a relationship, they're going to drill you with questions about marriage. Okay, this is something that I never understood with women doing, because I've never gotten into a relationship with a guy that did not drill me about the questions. This is why I kind of, for real, when women ask me these questions about commitment and how you get him to commit and everything, I'm like, most of the time they're drilling me, like legit on the first or second date. I've never not had that happen. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a boss. I don't know. They're like, I'm trying to wife this Joan up. She a boss and a hoe. I'm trying to wife her up. Oh no, we gotta reel this in, baby. But no, but seriously, I've never had that question. Like, sometimes it just comes out the blue. Like, what do you think about children? What do you think about marriage? Are you going to get married soon? Are you okay with commitment? How's your relationship with your dad? Do you like to have commitment? Are you thinking about marriage? Like, they're asking all that stuff before I even get a chance to even think about that. I'm thinking, like, where we going on the next date? And they already, like, asking me stuff about the future. So you got to be prepared, basically. So basically, they should be asking you the questions, and they will ask you the questions if they are serious. Let them open it up, because my thing is, if they're not opening the conversation up, then it doesn't need to be open. That means they're not ready. Because my thing is, you're not to be taken seriously until you tell me you want to be taken seriously. Bottom line. That's it. I'm not taking these actions for it. I'm not taking just your words for it or anything like that. It needs to be all encompassing. Like, everything needs to be aligning so I can know, oh, this person wants me to take them seriously. Because then it's like I'm not looking like a deer in headlights trying to figure out what's going on. No, I don't do that. That's too emotionally draining, and it's just confusing for both people. I'm not wasting my time trying to figure out what's going on with you when you can tell me. You have a mouth, you're an adult, you can speak, and that's what I expect of them. If they expect to be taken seriously, then they should speak it, and they will speak it, because they know I wouldn't take them seriously otherwise. So it's no point. You might as well tell me, because you will waste a lot of your own life not telling me, thinking you're trying to shuck and jive on me, and I'm gonna be doing the most shucking and jiving you ever seen in your life. So yeah, do that. You keep shucking and jiving until they get on point and they're like trying to reel you in, because they will. Plus, you should be having as much fun as possible and not committing to these guys and acting like wives before you guys even have talks about commitment. That is the number one way to non-violently play yourself. Okay, stop doing that. They don't deserve it. And then it's like, honestly, like, that's a privilege, like all that commitment and stuff. For me to do that, especially when I just like doing my own thing all the time, that's a privilege for me to just be like, I guess I could do a little thing with you. I guess we could do a little thing together or something, I guess, for a little while. See how it works. Hopefully it works out. If it doesn't, then sayonara, motherfucker. Because I got things to do, baby. But yeah, those are the keys right there. So when you feel yourself feeling like you gotta jump out there, like, what are we? Where is this going? How can you see yourself with me? That's exactly when you need to pull back and be like, hold up. Why is he not asking me these questions yet? And what do I need to do to ensure that I don't get wrapped up in asking these questions to somebody who did not show me that they're ready or even speak on it? Very easy. So yeah, you guys can hit me up for a private session on Instagram at Actual Black Mermaid or at Imani underscore Yvonne 2 on Twitter. You can comment, like, share, subscribe, all of that stuff. And I love you guys. I always love talking to you. And thank you. Thank you for choosing my message.